So coming into day 12, Marko getting back from the decrepit squat with a bucket load of components. So did we get raided? Yes, we did. Thankfully we were all armed, none of us were wounded. So that's what we would expect with 2 guards and a reinforced door. That is not to have any problems throughout the whole crime spree. Now what do we need to do? Now Bruno is very tired, so what we're going to do is put him to bed and leave him there all day. Then he'll lose his tired status. So Pavle, we're going to get him to bed straight away. Now everybody eats on every odd day, so days 13, 15, etc. So what do we need to do? Bunch of things. Firstly, we need a cooker. Let's get that made. Make that in a minute. Secondly, if you can just stay down here, please. We need a heater, so let's get that in place. Thirdly, we want to get some water going, so we're going to make that as well. Alright, so I'll be back once he's made all 3 of those stations. Marko's just coming up to finishing the cooker, so now all those stations are in. We got the cooker, the heater, and also the rainwater filter. But Pavle just woke up, so now we can do a bunch of things. Firstly, we can put some water on. So if we do this, we don't have any filters though, so we're going to have to go make some. Let's do that. Thought I'd pick some up along the way, but I guess not. So let's have him make 3. That's our 3 water filters done. I did pick up a meat here and reseed it with a fertilizer as well along the way. So that got done. So now we can put a water on. So it costs 1 filter. Takes 5 hours. You can get 3 on in a day if you really push it first thing in the morning, and then as soon as it's done, stick another one on, then finally 1 the last thing in the day. But we probably would never need that much water. As far as our things, we've got 43 water, which is plenty for cooking. As far as the cooking goes, Bruno's going to have to do that, of course, because he uses less resources. We don't need to do anything with the cooker yet. We're still at 15 degrees, so we don't need to heat it up, but we do need yet more components. And we also need one of those. So what we're going to do is go make the thermometer. So we're all ready to upgrade the heater as soon as, so Bruno's actually up now. As soon as we have more components. Now we're expecting to see Franco tomorrow, and he's going to have a bunch. But we're looking a bit weak on tradables. We've only got 1 to 4 meds there. And coming into winter, we're going to be needing some sickness meds, so we wouldn't actually mind hanging on to these. So we need tradables, and that's a small apartment building, because bullets are really, really good for trade, and there were more than 2 stacks of bullets there, so that's what we're going to do. But we're also thinking ahead in terms of, after the small apartment building, I think we're going to do the, we're going to need another hatchet. I think we're going to do the construction site, take out the snipers there, because that's another rich site. And for that, we're going to need a weapon. If you remember, we broke our last hatchet at the small apartment building. So we're going to take this hatchet to the small apartment building tonight, because there were some pieces of furniture that we could break up there. But then we're going to bring it back and take on the construction site tomorrow. It's going to need a saw blade there, but we've got that. So everybody is rested. We can put 2 guards on tonight, no problem. Everybody eats tomorrow. So we can end the day there. Alright, we're going to the small apartment building. We're expecting to see Franco as mentioned, and we need tradables. And that's got a lot of guns that we don't need. And also a lot of alcohol, and also a lot of bullets, which are extremely valuable in trade. So we're going to have 2 guards because it is crime spree. Preparation, he's going to take the hatchet, and we're going to break down all the furniture there. So let's do that. I'm tempted to take the saw blade and just see if there are indeed... Yeah, let's do that. So I wouldn't normally take a saw blade there and do this saw blade requirement, but I'm just curious to see what's behind there. We can't afford it, so it doesn't really matter. It's a waste. But I could have sworn that there were 2 stacks of food here. So I'm just wondering, because normally in the past this has always been just a couple of components and a couple of wood. So not really worth a saw blade. And this time it's got... yeah, same as usual. Alright, let's get upstairs to start breaking down the furniture, because there was one piece up here, wasn't there? So firstly, is there anything out there? Let's identify what we need to break up. So there's one piece there. Nothing there, so it's just that one and this one, I think. Alright, I'm going to break down those, put it all in here and back in a minute. I'm just breaking down this one box now. I did move everything over here, so that we could break this down, take the wood out of it, and then just move it into what is now our consolidated pile here. You see how rich a site this is? We've already had 2 trips here already. Now we're going to take the hatchet because we need it at the construction site. But we've got all this coming into winter. Then we're going to be wanting all of this wood. But we're thinking trade, that's why we came back here. All this firewood as well. It's a huge amount of resources here. So, we're going to be trading guns and potentially bullets. Is it worth taking 6 bullets? Maybe. But I'm going to take the booze, because we may want to put in a distiller and make pure alcohol. I think we probably will, in fact. And we are going to... Still got this scrolling problem, which I think is my mouse. I'm going to take the firewood. So, is it worth coming back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, it's worth coming back, I think. 13, 14, 15. We've got 15 full stacks of wood, and coming into winter, wood is going to be really valuable. Because among other things, we're going to have enough for the fire anyway. But when Franco comes a trader, everything gets really expensive, including wood. So having wood to sell to him is really, really good, because you can buy a heap of stuff just if you sell wood to him. So that's the idea, that we're going to be stockpiling wood ahead of winter. So let's go there. And here we are into day 13. So it's going to be a busy day today. Now everybody's going to eat firstly. So we expect to get raided. We expect there to have been no problem. No raid. Alright, well we need to get 2 people to sleep. So I'm going to get Marko to sleep and I'm going to get Bruno to sleep. And then we'll switch Pavle over for one of them later on. So, Bruno, you go back. Pavle, get some water on. So we'll get a couple of water on today, which will... boost our water supplies to over 50 again, which is certainly enough. So it's day 13. As soon as these guys wake up, I'm going to make sure that we feed them. I'm going to feed Pavle straight away. Looks like the carrots aren't going to deliver today, but we should have them tomorrow by day 14. But we're also expecting to see Franco today, I think, because we last saw him on day 10. So in terms of trading, so we can start to trade bullets. We don't need that many. And we also don't need more than 2 guns in the house. So 1, 3, 4, 5. So we can trade guns if necessary. And we can also trade away the meds, because if we're going to the construction site tonight, we're going to pick up more. So not an issue. So all we can do now, I think, is just wait and see if Franco comes. So let's do that, and I'll see you if he arrives. 11 a.m. and no Franco, so that means the visitor cutoff time has now gone by, so we're not going to be seeing him today. So Marko's up, so it means we can put Pavle to sleep. Marko can put on another water. Do we have any tobacco leaves? No, we don't. We don't necessarily need to do any cooking today either. But we do need to remember to feed these guys, so let's do that. Actually, yeah, let's feed them a proper meal. Let's make 4 of them. Because we might want to trade away the cans. So if we cook and eat cooked meals, then it just leaves the cans for potential trade. So Franco didn't come today. I'm pretty sure we're going to see him tomorrow. But if we go to the construction site tonight, we should be able to come back with some meds, although we don't necessarily need to. Let's get Marko up there, ready to eat. Bruno can go put another water on, because we just used up some. 41 left. Good. We can potentially upgrade the cooker, but I never tend to do that. It doesn't seem to be worth it. Now, we did want to upgrade the heater, didn't we? But I don't think we have the goods. So if we want to do that, we're going to have to bring back... Now that's the herbal workshop. This is the heater. So we're going to have to bring back 2 stacks of components, which we can do. Now, this actually wouldn't be a bad idea to upgrade. Reason being that right now, we can only make these items. If we upgrade it, we'll be able to make bottles of pills. Basically, we'll be able to make these guys here. And if we look at our things, we've only got 1 of these, but I think we left a lot of them lying around. I think there were 3... potentially 3 left at the supermarket, for example. And one of Bruno's strengths is normally most characters require 2 of these to make a bottle of pills. Bruno only needs 1. So if we did upgrade this, he'd be able to make a lot of bottles of pills, which are super valuable in trade. Outside of winter, that is. Anyway, I think that's it for today. I think we can end the day there. Everybody's rested and fed. Let's just check. Nobody's hungry. Yeah, we're good. So end the day there. Alright, now construction site snipers. I'm going to do this with Marko, because he's got the bigger backpack. We can consider doing the runaround with Pavle later, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. But anyway, we need 2 guards, so let's put them both on guard. Now, it's going into combat, so we're going to need a hatchet. There actually is a lockpick requirement there, and also a saw blade requirement, but I don't think on the first night. So I'm just going to go there and see what we can pick up without taking these things. And just go there. Alright, so snipers, we just need to run straight up here. And the snipers will be above us. And then the takedown just really depends on their movement, which can vary. So there they are there. So we just run over here. Run up the ladder. Now they've heard us, and so they're coming over to investigate, and we just get into here. Hatch it up, and then we just see what their movement is. So we can't take the first guy out because this guy will then get us. We can't take him out here because this one's too close. So what we could potentially do is just aggro that guy. He comes up. He doesn't know where we are. So the other one guy comes up. So it's a shame that he didn't move anyway. Because now we can't take him out. So again, he's too close, we can't take him out. Alright, so if we do that... He's over there. So he should now come down and be gottable. Ooh, missed him. No, we didn't. Sorry, I was going to look over here, so we almost missed that. So now it's just a waiting game, because as soon as this guy comes up again, he's going to see his dead body, and then he's going to run in front of us again. And then we got him. In fact, oh, he's down here, isn't he? What's he doing there? Okay, well, missed him too fast. So I actually have not seen that before. I thought he was over here. There you go. He's something new every day. But anyway, we got him. Now, it's 12:30. So we got some time. We have to loot these guys. So that sniper rifle there, that's the only place that you can get that gun. And that's off these guys. If you don't have the sniper scenario, then we don't get that. So let's get up here anyway. I think there's some meds or something here. Right there. So if we get down to where the snipers were, I think there's another pile down here. Yep. So that's 2 bandages. Nice. Now we want him to come up. So now if we jump down here, there's a door we can force here which gives us the way back that way. And then there's a bunch of stuff that we can pick up here. So if we run downstairs, just looking at the time, we probably need to be selective about what we take. 3 cans of food, that's not bad. Let's leave that behind, take that. Leave that behind, take that. Actually, leave that. Two more meds. Okay, sugar, meds. So now we've got 3 of those. Just agonizing what to take here, because we're not going to be coming up here again in this visit, because we're just not going to have time. So what we're going to do is go down here, and we're going to make a pile here, and just use our remaining time to go up the stairs here. It's going to be a little bit tight, but we should be fine. Backpack, drop. So that's everybody done. That's everything dropped there for now. And we're just going to do one trip up here. This is where we're going to get all of the components and wood, depending on what we want to take home with us tonight. Because remember, we did have a need for components. So that's that pile. This doesn't do anything for us. So just watching the time. We should be okay. Cutting it a bit fine, but I think we're alright. Alright, so we can't take all of this, but we don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that, we do want that. Okay, keep going. 410. Alright, that'll work. Yeah, the clock stops as soon as we go into the pile here. So we're good. This basement area down there, what happens is that we don't have access on our first visit. The way the construction site works is that you have that basement area, you can't get down there on the first visit, but you can in the second and subsequent visits. And there is a saw blade requirement down there. And there's quite a lot of good stuff down there as well, including meds. But also, let's say you didn't want to go into combat. If you just show up and just hide or don't come into contact with the snipers, then if you leave on second and subsequent visits, then they're just simply gone. And you don't have to go into combat. So that's another way you can handle this if you don't want to go into combat. Just come here and don't engage with them, leave. And then when you come back, you're fine. So, question of what we want to take. I'm going to leave this here just because we're probably going to be breaking down some furniture. Now, we do have some full stacks, and we are expecting to see Franco. So that's 2 full stacks of meds there, which we'll take. Even more carrots. Wow. So 3 of these. I'm not going to take them because we may see more. We do want components, remember, so I'm going to take all these. Now, do we take the guns and bullets? Yeah, let's do this. Gonna leave the 11 bullets behind just in case we find some more. And then the rest is just gonna fill up with wood, I think. And go there. Alright, see you at home. Going to end the episode there, so thanks for watching this one, and we'll start the next one on the morning of day 14. Hope to see you then.